interesting way of getting rid of temptations or not acting upon temptations. This is a true story. This is a sheikh, an Arabic sheikh that I happened upon for the qadr of Allah, maybe so I can share it with people. And this sheikh solves every problem you present him with 2 rakaat. Every problem you present him, he solves it with 2 rakaat. So, and I heard him explaining this. He says, a guy came to me, he said, "Ya sheikh, I look at women a lot." One of those guys. He's always peeking at women. I call those brothers at their peak performance. Yeah? So he's peeking all the time and everything. He says, "Sheikh, help me. I look at women too much." The sheikh said, "It's really simple, but you have to commit to this. Every time you look at a woman," and I don't mean accidental look or like, you just business dealing look where there's no desire involved, but like look. He said, every time you look at a woman, pray 2 rakaat. Any time of the day, you look at a woman, the way that's improper, go pray 2 rakaat. See what's happening now. What's the formula? Why does this work? What is the bigger deal for Iblis? Does Iblis love that you look at a woman more so than he hates that you pray 2 rakaat to Allah? He hates that you pray 2 rakaat to Allah more than his love that you disobey by looking at a woman. True? So he said, every time you pray 2 rakaat, you look at a woman, pray 2 rakaat. The guy said, "I'm a kind of a receptionist. A lot of women." He said, "Just pray 2 rakaat." The guy said, "The first day I prayed like 5 times, 10 rakaat. The next day I prayed 8 rakaat. After that 6 rakaat, then 4, then 2. Then he said, after that, before I even look, if I hear a woman coming, like I hear her voice, she's on the phone, or I hear her high heels, tuck, 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 like that, the shaitan will tell me, don't look. If you look, you have to pray 2 rakaat, and just don't look." And he called the sheikh and said, "Sheikh, I don't look at all now." Sheikh said, another guy came with a similar problem. He said, "Sheikh, I smoke." And the smokers. Make dua. The dua of cigarettes, right? They make dua. Sheikh said, "Let me tell you something. Every time you smoke a cigarette, make fresh wudu. Even if you have wudu, make fresh wudu and pray 2 rakaat." The guy said, "Sheikh, I smoke 2 packs a day." He said, "Make fresh wudu and pray 2 rakaat. And you know how smokers quit, right? This guy said, "The first day, I prayed 10 rakaat. That means he smoked 5 cigarettes. He went from 2 packs to 5 cigarettes in the first day. He make fresh wudu and prayed 2 rakaat. He said, then the second day, notice second day only, I prayed 4 times, 8 rakaat. And then the third day, 3. The fourth day, 2. The fifth day, just 1 cigarette. He prayed 2 rakaat. He said, after that, every time I want to smoke a cigarette, or I think maybe I should smoke a cigarette, shaitan will come to me and say, if you smoke, now you have to make wudu all over again and get wet and pray 2 rak'ah. Just leave the cigarette. So the Shaykh then wrote about the 2 rak'at solution in his book. He said, then a young man read the book and he called me. He said, Shaykh, I read about your 2 rak'at solution and I used to miss Fajr and it would make me so angry to miss Fajr. He said, one day at night, I sat up in my bed, just alone. There's nobody in my room, just like a madman. I sat up in my bed and I said out loud, Wallahi al-Azim, if I miss Fajr tomorrow, I will pray 100 rak'at. He'll pray 50 times extra salah. He said, Fajr came, no alarm clock, nothing. Iblis said, get up quickly, it's Fajr time. He said, for 1 year, I never missed Fajr. And I would show up before the mu'adhin even at the masjid. And then they realized that and they gave me the keys to the masjid and now I'm the one who opens up the masjid for Fajr. And I really love this idea of the 2 rak'at. The only way it will work though is if you commit to it. And I wanted to share it with you because you might use it for whatever. Maybe one of us in here has an anger problem. Every time I lose my temper, I'm going to make fresh wudu and pray 2 rak'at. And the Prophet ﷺ said, when you lose your temper, the shaitan moves you around wherever he wants to take you. Just like the Prophet ﷺ likened it to how you move a donkey around. You just take the reins and you steer the donkey anywhere, the donkey just goes with you. The shaitan will make you do things you would never do when you're angry. When you're angry, he makes you do things you would never do otherwise. He steers you like that. So maybe now I want to break this hold of the shaitan on me. And every time I lose my temper, I make wudu and I pray 2 rakaat. After that, the shaitan would not want you to lose your temper. You're about to get upset, he'll tell you, calm down, brother, calm down. No need for 2 rakaat right now. Maybe every one of us has something different, some different temptation we want to pull away from. Be dedicated and try the 2 rakaat system. Give it a shot, give it a try. But you have to be dedicated to it. Because the shaitan's with you the whole time. And if he sees that sometimes you do it and then you're just bluffing the other times, oh, okay, this guy's not serious. But if you're serious, he doesn't want you to make 2 more rakaat. And he'll stop trying to entice you. Yes, it is true. I can fight temptations with Allah Azza wa Jal. I can't fight it with 2 rakaat. And I'm not going to allow anyone to come to me and say, you're unrealistic and you need a therapist. Well, some people need a therapist. Some things can be solved. These are actual examples of people